welcome to the Lori Lulu Crochet Podcast, episode number 5. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. I'm glad you're here. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm glad you're here too. So, my name is Lori. I live in the Chicago suburbs with my husband Ryan and our 2 cats, and I love to crochet. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as LoriLulu327, or if you want to get a hold of me, email is a good way to do that. And I have a special email for this podcast, LoriLulu327@gmail.com. With that out of the way, I just want to say I want to get this done quickly. I need to keep this short and simple this time. One, because my camera doesn't like to record anything longer than 33-ish minutes. And 2, I'm tired. I just got off work. It's Saturday, March 2nd. And I'm ready for a nap. But I wanted to get this out here for you guys, because I love you. And I want to share some yarny goodness with you. So first, we'll go through some life stuff. For those of you who are new, I work for a CPA, and right now tax season is crazy. It's just plugging right along, work 6 days a week. And my boss is now booked solid through March. We are booking into April. And I'm not looking forward to those calls when people call to schedule their appointment. And I'm sorry, Ryan is completely booked. Yeah, just not looking forward to those phone calls. Although we do have a new accountant with us this year, but people just don't want to switch accountants. And I get it. I do. Just don't get mad at me, okay? Alright. But there are 6 Saturdays left. Whew. I can do it. I can make it. So yeah, for me, work is work. For my husband, so my boss is named Ryan, my husband's name is Ryan, 2 totally different people. But my husband, for those of you who are new, again, welcome. He is a bivocational pastor, which means he's a pastor, but he needs to have another job as well, because we have to pay bills. But his other job, the company sold where he was at, and so now he has to find a new one. He had an interview Wednesday. Went well, but the schedule that they wanted to do was like a mixture of afternoons and nights, which wasn't a problem, but they want him to work Saturday night. And so having to work Saturday night and then get off Sunday morning and come and preach, that's a no-go. That just won't work. So we're hoping maybe something else will open up there. We'll see. But he has an interview next Friday at another place, so please keep those prayers coming. We greatly appreciate it. So yeah, that's pretty much it for life stuff. Although I did want to mention, okay, so today is March 2nd, and it's March. I'm so glad it's March. For 3 reasons. Number 1, spring. Right now the sun is shining. You can kind of see it on my wall back there. But it's cold outside. Actually, on my way home from work, there's a pond that I drive by, and there was a guy ice fishing. Okay, it's cold. And I'm done with the cold. Now, yes, we can still get snow into April, but it doesn't last for very long, and the cold is only like a couple days. I can get through that. I'm ready for the hot weather. Right, Sam? I'm with you on that. And for those of you who don't watch Sam Squeak, the Sam Squeak podcast, you need to. She's really cool. And she's a neighbor of mine. And she was, on her podcast, I can commiserate with her on the Chicago weather. I'm done with it. Number 2 reason why I'm excited it's March is because of March Madness. For those of you who have watched before, you know I am a true blue fan of my University of Kentucky Wildcats. I don't even want to talk about today's game. Actually, I haven't even seen the final score. I left work before it was done. I'm not looking. Anyway, but my husband and I, we love college basketball. March Madness is all the tournaments, you know, the conference tournaments and then the national tournaments. And it's just a fun time for us. We fill out brackets and we have a bet between each other. March is our month, especially because number 3, the most important reason why I'm glad it's March, is at the end of the month, we're celebrating our 15th wedding anniversary. 15 years! Oh my gosh, I can't believe that. Yeah, so it's March 27th, hence Lori Lulu 327. This year, our anniversary is on a Wednesday, so we'll be hanging out with the church people at Bible study for our anniversary, which is fine. We're going to go out the week on the Saturday afterwards. Go out to a nice restaurant. But I will say, last year for our anniversary, we spent it at the orthopedic doctor because my husband injured his knee playing basketball. And we thought he tore his ACL again. Anyway. But 15 years, we will be married on March 27th. That's just nuts. Okay. Real quick, life stuff over. And now on to the yarny goodness. Let me get a drink of water. Sorry. I don't know why I always feel so out of breath when I get through all this stuff. I feel like I'm rushing. And of course today I am. So anyway. Finished objects is kind of coinciding with what I'm wearing. This is my Persuasion Shawl. You finally get to see it. Although if you had checked Ravelry, you would have seen it before. Anyway, so Persuasion Shawl I made for the Summer of Romance Cal from 2017, so 2 years ago now. Summer of Romance Cal was being hosted by Claudia from Crochet Luna and Clarissa Beth from Crochet Cakes. And that year you were to do a fictional couple that you really loved. And in giving examples, they had mentioned Elizabeth and Darcy from Pride and Prejudice. And don't get me wrong, I love Pride and Prejudice. I love Elizabeth and Darcy. But Persuasion, when it comes to Jane Austen novels, Persuasion is my favorite. And I really connect with Anne Elliot. And so the whole Anne Elliot, Captain Wentworth story, they're a couple that I just really love. Love them better than Darcy and Elizabeth. So when I was picking out colors, I wanted to do colors based off of the 2007 movie, which has Rupert Penry Jones and Sally Hawkins. And of course Captain Wentworth is in the British Navy, so I chose navy to represent him. And then at the end of the movie, Sally Hawkins has this really pretty mauve coat and dress combination. Like, it's really pretty. And so I chose this mauve to represent her. So when I was looking for patterns to do, I wanted something really structured. I wanted more of a crescent shawl for this one. I'd never done one before, so I wanted to do one. And I wanted like real structure, and then the lace, you know, to represent Anne. But none of the patterns I found I liked. I tried several, didn't like. So it's like, why not do it myself? So I'm kind of doing this today because my pattern is done and I need testers. But let me show you what the finished project looks like. So here is the shawl. Actually, it's more of a scarf because I made it skinny and long. I just kept crocheting till I ran out of yarn. But here you can see the ridges and stuff to represent him. And then Anne is not a very frilly, girly girl. Whoa, it's really changing the color. So I didn't want like a really, really lacy thing, or a lacy border. So I searched the internet, found a nice lace border, and added it to the bottom of my shawl. The problem with this though is because it's so straight on this side, it doesn't lay right and it frustrates me. So if I was going to put out a pattern with this, you know, that I designed, I'd want it to be better than what I did first. So I tweaked it and I finished the shawl this morning at work. I'm talking HOTH, hot off the hook. I haven't even woven in my ends yet. Just finished. So I wanted to fix it so it would curve a bit more, so it would lay better around your neck. So here's the finished product. See, still got the ends. But yeah, so I tried this new theory. I was like, in theory, this should work, right? And it did. You can see a slight curve here, but you can really see it. Oh, goodness. Pen is stuck. You can really see it on the ends, how it curves better. And so, yeah, it still needs to be blocked. And I think my gauge is a little looser on this one because it's the same amount of stitches, same hook, same yarn weight, but it's a lot thicker, like this way, than this one. Like this one's really thin. Anyway, the yarns that I used, the navy in this one is Stacy Charles Fine Yarns in their Julie base, which is 75% extra fine merino wool and 25% silk. There's the tag, and it's in the color number 7, because, you know, they don't do that. And then the mauve, which I used for both, I had enough to do both, is Barocco Folio. Which is 65% superfine alpaca and 35% rayon. In the colorway 4530, which is, I looked it up, it's Raspberry Coulis. And when I was done, this is how much I had left of the folio. I think it's about 6 grams. It says it's a DK, but after looking at it, I just think that's a 2, not a 3. But anyway. Then for the gray, I used Loops and Threads, Joy DK. And I actually had to buy a 3rd ball for about 6 grams. Anyway, it's alright. It's all done. The pattern is all done. So, I'm needing testers. If you want to test this pattern for me, please email me, LoriLulu327@gmail.com. I'm looking for about 2 to 5. Last time I only had 2 testers, but a few more would be nice. So email me, and I'll get the pattern to you. And then hopefully we'll get this released soon. I'm excited. So, that's actually 2 finished objects because I finished the shawl, I finished the pattern, ready to go. So, the last finished object I have, I actually got to do finishing that within a couple days after podcasting last time. And that is the Cottage Faded Linen Cowl by Catherine Trinity. I was halfway done last time, so it was super quick, super easy. I used Loops and Thread Joy DK because it was on sale. In the colorway Hawaiian, but online, online it called it Hawaiian Punch, which I like that better. And I added 2 extra rows to the, or rounds to the thing, and this is all I had left. I just basically went till I ran out. So yeah, here you go. Find the back, there it is, okay. So yeah, oh, I really like how this turned out. So I didn't fade it like you're supposed to, like the pattern says, but with the striping, like I really liked how this turned out. just the way the stripes were so long. And yes, there is speckles in here. You can really see it in the light green. The speckles of the other colors, which I know some people don't really like that. So I'm just warning you, if you don't like that, Joy DK multicolored ones you shouldn't buy. So, oh, here it is. It's a lot tighter than I would prefer. So next time if I do it, I'll make it a little bigger. But it's nice. It actually matches a jacket I bought at a ladies retreat, Unveiled, which I highly recommend if anybody ever wants to go. It's in Michigan. So anyway, but it matches my jacket, and when I told my friend Becca about it, she was like, oh, I think you need to make me one to match my Unveiled jacket. We'll see. Or I may just give her this one. I don't know. But I really like these colors. I really liked how the pattern worked out. Real simple. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. Check it out. So, actually I'll just leave this for now. So, I was going to show you the hat I made for my husband, but he can't find it. Hope he didn't lose it. Anyway, just make him another one, right? It's the beauty of handmade gifts, especially hats that are super easy to make. Alright, my MIPS. Make some progress. I have, to be honest, I haven't done much. There were a few days in the last 2 weeks where I didn't even touch yarn. Just came home and just vegged in front of the TV. It's been a rough couple weeks. I don't know if it's just because it's tax season and the commute and the snow and all that is just getting to me. I don't know. So I didn't touch my scrap GAN, I didn't touch my socks, I didn't touch my Lazy Waves shawlette. I pretty much worked on this and Persuasion, because I really wanted to get Persuasion done. I wanted to get that out to testers. But I did work on my Painted Moss cowl, which Sam from the Sam Squeak podcast created this cowl. And it's using the Karen Pantone colors. It's made specifically for that yarn. Let's see. Last time I talked to you, I was here. So I've grown, added the next color. So yeah, it's moving right along. And it's gonna be a wide cowl. Be nice and warm. I'm excited. I'm ready for that one. And then today, after I finished Persuasion, it's like I had the stuff with me, so I started my Puppy Love Shawl, which actually I'm calling my Kitty Love Shawl. The Puppy Love Shawl is living in my Wonder Woman bag. Because you have to use 3 big skeins of Hobby Lobby I Love This Yarn. Here's what it looks like. It's a paid-for pattern, so we probably shouldn't be showing all that. It's by Caleisha from the Quirky Monday Craftcast. So it's got crochet brioche, so I'm really excited to try that. So yeah, I started this afternoon after lunch. I was watching the Kentucky game, so my gauge is probably really tight right now because I was frustrated. So anyway, this is as far as I've gotten. So 12 rows in, not bad. I like it. So I'm doing mine in the colors of my cats, which are Daisy is white and gray and Dixie is black and gray, or black and white. Black and white, gray and white. I have white starting. Yeah, that's it for my Makes in Progress, my MIPS. Next, I have my to be section, stuff that is going to be done, it's going to be started, it's new ideas that are coming into be. I said that I wasn't going to buy any yarn for this podcast, and technically I didn't. Well, I had to buy one ball of the Joy DK to finish my Persuasion. So, I'm not really counting that. The other one I had bought before, and it finally came in. It's my Marie Curie. I'm so excited. I love this. Look at how bright this is. Let's blow out the camera. Yeah, it's a hot pink tonal. You can kind of see the different colors. So this is from Yarn Geek Fibers, and all their colorways are named after female scientists, which I love that. This is on their it's their Super Geek base, which is 75 or blah 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 75% Cordeo wool, 25% nylon, and again, this is Marie Curie. I'm going to pair that with this as I drop the tag. This is Malabrigo and their colorway Cello. And their mama, or I forget the name of the base. I'll put it all down below. So yeah, I'm going to design a shawl with this. And so I'm kind of doing a series of shawls. Persuasion is I'm considering part of it. So it's going to be like 4 shawls of all women that inspire me. So Jane Austen, yes, with her literature and all that. And then Marie Curie, because she's a scientist, you know, first woman to win a Nobel Prize, first woman to win 2, and I believe she's the only one who's ever won a Nobel Prize in 2 different categories. Like, no male has ever done that before. Like chemistry and physics. Okay, yeah, I like her. I have a name picked out for the shawl. I'll share that later, because it may change. I don't know. So this is going to be started. I'm going to cake this up this weekend and then get started. I'm excited. So all the shawls will have, there'll be different shapes, and they'll all have like different textures in them. The Persuasion Shawl has the ribbing. I have a specific texture for that one. Then I'm going to do Ruth Bader Ginsburg. May do brioche in that one. That's why I'm trying the Puppy Love Shawl, to see if I like the brioche. And then I said last time about a yarn dyer who was wanting designers to do something with her yarn, and I contacted her. She contacted me back. Excuse me. Oh, all that Pepsi. Yes, Mom, I had Diet Pepsi. I didn't have Diet Coke. It came with the pizza. Anyway, so she contacted me back. She said that she sent me pictures of what she had in stock, and if I wanted any other colors, we could work it out. And I was excited. She said, email me your plans, and so I emailed her, and I haven't heard back. So I was looking at her colorways that she already had. There was one, it was a green and yellow. It's called Sea Glass. It was a mini set. But to me, it spoke to me as Smoky Mountains. And so, who's from the Smoky Mountains? That is a woman that inspires me. Dolly Parton. So, I told her my plans. We'll see if I hear back. But again, like, I've got other stuff I need to work on. That can wait. So yeah, those are the four shawls that I'm going to plan for this year. And get patterns out, hopefully. Hopefully. Hopefully my brain works. You know, obviously, you know, I think in theory, like, okay, these stitches should work just right, right? Let's hope that that theory works out in practice. But I did have one more other, like, acquisition, I guess. I didn't buy it. A viewer actually messaged me. She said that she heard me say that my favorite color was purple, and so she had some leftover stuff that she wanted to send me. So, oh, did I leave the tag? Oh, I did. Let me get the tag. Hold on a second. It's down here. Oh, okay. So it is Aslan Trend Natural Luxury Yarns. It is 55% cotton and 45% viscose. And the color is 1019. Love it when they do numbers, right? But here is the pretty purple. It's all balled up. Oh. So it's pretty variegated. She said she made a cowl for her granddaughter. Oh, by the way, the viewer's name is Luann. Hi, Luann. I love it. I can't wait to try. It's really soft. So I'm thinking of maybe a cowl or a scarf. I don't know, something really simple to show off these colors because I really like these colors. Yep. So thank you so much, Luann. That was very nice of you. And I think that's it. So again, testers needed for Persuasion. I'm glad it's March. And I think that's it. So again, like I said, I wanted to be really quick. We got 26 minutes going. I think I'm gonna go take a nap. I'm tired. Anyway, I hope you had a great day and a great, if you have any plans for spring, let me know. Comment down below, subscribe, like, yada yada yada. Although I'm not a Seinfeld fan, why did I say that? Anyway, I will see you in a couple weeks. Bye.